So in this video I'm going to talk about what I like to call live your truth. And what I mean with that. A lot of us have principles that we stand for, values that we value, and a way of life that we like to live. Or at least we tell that to other people. We tell our friends and family and we give them tips. If you're anything like me, you reach out to your family and your family reach out to you, and then automatically it becomes like a give and take. But do you give yourself the same tips and tricks that you would give to another person? Do you live your truth? What I mean with that, let's say for example you're going on a date. You invited this person to date. You say, hey, look, 6 o'clock, that place. Here's a formal invitation for you to join. The person agreed, but the person doesn't show up. What do? More importantly, what would you tell another person in your shoes to do that? If that happens to them, you probably say, don't ignore that person, go move on forward, that's not for you. He or she obviously don't give two fucks about you. But when it comes to yourself, then you start to almost like finding a way to make it seem like it wasn't that person's intent. Is that making sense? So what I mean with that is that you have to live your truth. If you're standing for something, you have to live it. Same thing, like, I think the best way of seeing it is almost like, if you're a vegan, if you're making it publicly, I'm a vegan, this is what I stand for, I do veganism, but then in your home, you're eating meat, then you are not living your truth. And why is this so important? Not only is it important for your own self-image and your own self-belief, but the more you don't do that, the more you shy away from living your truth when times get rough or when you are alone and no one's watching. If you do that when times get rough, I promise you, you're not going to have the strength to do it when times are easy neither. And all of this is going to mirror itself in different ways, shapes, and forms. So your subconscious is going to pick that up. And it's going to mess up your self-image because your words don't really mean anything. Not for you and not for people around you. That's why it's so damn important to live your truth and to not only listen to what's happening up here, but also talking to the person that lives up here. Hope this makes sense. Bye, dancers for dancers as always.